So international tax is a very, very complicated area. But there are some advantages for those that are willing to get the right structure in place. So I'm sure a lot of you who follow me on social media have seen recently about the setting up the Dubai side of things. We've got the Dubai company being created, and the reason for this is, well, firstly, Dubai is a tax favourable jurisdiction. Currently it's 0% corporation tax, but from next year they're introducing a low-level corporation tax, 9% on profits over 375,000 dirhams, which is about 100,000 US dollars. Profits below that are still taxed at 0%. So this creates a lot of opportunity for people with online businesses that can be run from anywhere in the world, especially consultants, if you're selling mentorships, courses, anything that's a digital product. Although you might currently have a UK business set up, if you were to move operations overseas, so you had the Dubai company basically having all this intellectual property, making these sales, dealing with customers, then what would actually happen is all of your money wouldn't be taxable in the UK, it would be taxable overseas in Dubai, where you basically benefit from 0% corporation tax or 9% depending on where you are. So this is a fantastic opportunity for people. So with property, you can't quite tap into this because property is usually always taxed in the country where it's located. But for people that do have business structures, you might have a consultancy business and you're not tied to the UK, you're quite happy to go to Dubai to run the business. It's crucial to say that the business, you can't basically have a Dubai company but run the business from the UK. There are tons of anti-avoidance legislation on this area. I'm not going to run through all of them. You do need to speak to a really highly qualified and specialist tax advisor before you do any of this stuff, but this is really just to give you a taste of what's possible. If you've got the Dubai company, you can't run it from the UK. You have to go there. That's where the place of central management and control has to be. So all the board decisions, all of the kind of management of that actual company has to take place in Dubai, which might mean that you need to go there quite a few times a year. But hey, that is certainly a benefit in my eyes. And then also what you can do is potentially look at, so if you're making supplies between the companies, you've got a UK company, but it's basically buying in stuff from this Dubai company, you can do this and you can move money from the UK company to the Dubai company, saving even more tax. The best thing is when the money's in the Dubai company and it's been taxed at the much lower rates, you can actually loan it from your company in Dubai to your UK property investment company to buy property, saving even more tax. So for people that are looking for these kind of complicated group structures, definitely do check them out. Don't just stay in the UK for your business needs, because the world is opening up again and the UK is becoming very, very expensive for tax purposes. So for people that are happy to travel a bit more and do want that freedom, okay, because what actually is with a tax arbitrage system as well, it's also about creating a better life for you. The UK tax system is high and it works in most cases. But for people like myself who are happy to travel, I'm not quite willing to go to full UK non-residency yet, but that's coming in the following years. But for now, it's just a case of getting that set up, looking at what overseas structures we can put in place and save some tax along the way. And then when you move to Dubai, where it's still no income tax, you can pull all of your money out of your company completely tax-free. And there are anti-avoidance rules, but broadly, as long as you don't return back to the UK within 5 years, you shouldn't pay any income tax in the UK at all, or capital gains taxes. It is very, very complicated, so do not do this yourself. It's not a DIY job like some people might do when setting up a company. It's very complicated tax planning, and HMRC are really, really hot on this. If you found this video useful or want any more information around this, do drop it in the comments. Otherwise, give it a thumbs up and make sure you subscribe.